and at camp, everyone's been super focused. The coaches have been super nitpicky, not wanting them to get any bad habits. So I'm feeling good about the
Mhm.
team. But they just if we just get pressure on Carson Beck and make him throw tough throws, and I don't
Yeah,
trust their new receivers at all. And with our DBs, I think we can turn them over.
I
But it's
think
just we gotta get pressure
that
on their O line, and their O line is their strength.
it is their strength. It's
Hmm.
really good, and it was good last year at times for Cam Ward. The thing about Miami, I do like Carson Beck, and I think it's going to work out somehow.
Is he a
I
little
don't know how,
distracted though by
but
all the
yes,
glitz and
yes.
glamour?
Well, there's that, but think about his interception issues at Georgia too. When
Hmm.
he's under
Oh yeah.
pressure and he makes a bad read and stuff. If Miami's out here and Carson Beck's throwing picks left and right, it's gonna be a long season. I'm not saying they can't get to the playoff, but that's not gonna win you a title for the first time since '01. Like it's not gonna
Hmm.
get you the big, crystal ball or the gold trophy, whatever we got
Hmm.
now.
Hmm.
It's
I
gonna
agree.
be. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. As much as I like Miami this year, and I really do, I like. I wouldn't take them at the moment. I don't remember what I predicted in Notre Dame and Miami previews, but my gut tonight says to take Notre Dame in that Week 1 matchup in a
Hmm.
close one. It'll be a good game,
Yeah.
and it's must see TV. But I would take Notre Dame there, and then I really wouldn't take y'all to lose. Um, maybe I don't know. I don't know what Pitt's going to look like. Boston College had an okay year. USC. I do think you trip up somewhere though. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I
There's a
mean,
chance we will.
if there is a game to slip up, I mean, just get it out the way with Miami and then go win a bunch of games.
Hmm.
Other than that, like any home games that stand out, maybe Boise State or USC.
Boise. If we underestimate Boise State, we can lose. USC. I don't think it's the last time, and their Chad Bowden's been chirping about Notre Dame, so I'm
Yeah.
confident in the USC game. It's at Boise State or Arkansas, or I mean maybe A&M, but I think they'll be focused for A&M. But it could be one of those Boise State or
Yeah.
Arkansas games.
Well, it could even be Arkansas because you got to think sometimes you overlook for the next week opponent.
Hmm.
And that Boise State game might be tough enough as it is, and you
Yeah.
go to Arkansas, even though it's a noon game, whatever, it's not under the lights or anything. Okay, cool. It's still going on the road in an SEC environment, and it's also like before you have a big game with Boise State, assuming
Hmm.
Boise State has as good a year, if not a little bit different than it was last year, if it's a little bit worse but not bad. You know, like that's still going to be a challenge, and I don't know, man. I feel like it's a good enough schedule. I think it's somewhat strong, but also not the strongest in the country. I would also say that I mean there's room for error on the
Hmm.
schedule. You just got to
I would
really,
say also Navy's going to be tougher because Chris Ash hasn't faced their offense yet. Like even Al
yeah,
Golden in his first season struggled a bit with Navy's offense, so Ash might. And they're going to be proud. They should win the American this season. Well, I don't know. Tulane's going to be good, but Navy's bringing everyone back from a team that defeated Oklahoma.
yeah. Um, no, this is a good schedule for Notre Dame. It's
Hmm.
like I said, it's not the toughest, but I don't see how you don't get 10 wins at least,
Do you
maybe
think
11.
we'll get a bye with 11 wins?
With 11 wins, could you get a
Yeah.
bye? Well, considering the straight seeding and they're not taking the conference champions as the top four now, um, you could, but again, that's up to the committee. Like, do they
Hmm.
view a one-loss Notre Dame as being worthy of a top four spot?
Hmm.
Um, if not, maybe you're looking at 5 and 6, and you don't get the bye, and you're hosting a playoff game. But it's I think you got to make sure that if you have that one loss, it's close and it's to a really valuable opponent like
Okay.
Miami, like Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just play your cards and go undefeated and hope that you're like 1 or 2.